Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
And then there was one. Welcome back to Amber Pocasset as we get set for Mangum. The Lady Tigers set to do battle with the Lady Bulldogs of Stratford. And the Lady Tigers, the lone remaining team from Mangum, still in the postseason party, but they've got to win tonight to advance to a 1:30 ball game tomorrow afternoon here at Amber Pocasset. If you missed the boys contest, it was absolutely chilling, thrilling, and exciting, except for the fact that Mangum ended up losing the ball game and saw their postseason come to a close. So it'll be interesting to see if that energy carries over here. The girls actually arrived late in the ball game. That again, Mangum lost by 4, losing to a Dibble team that came from behind to pick up the victory. So tonight, Lady Tigers carry the mantle of the Mangum sports winter season as we get ready for this one. And it should be a dandy. Stratford coming in with a record of 20-5 on the year. And they have gone to a number 15 ranking in the T2A poll. And certainly don't want to downplay their schedule, but it has not been as strong as maybe some other teams have faced. Nonetheless, you win 20 games out of 25, you're doing something right. We do look, they've got a signature win over Vanoss. They beat Vanoss by a final score of 26-15. And at the time, Vanoss was ranked number 3 in the Class A poll. They have lost to Class A Cyril, losing by 6, 41-35. Got an overtime victory against Allen, ranked number 17, number 17 in the Class A poll. Won that one overtime, 48-42. They also were victorious against Calvin by a final score of 41-28. And they lost to Vanoss in a 25-14 ball game. And we had a chance to talk to Brian Bingham, and he said they like to slow it down. And you look at those scores, and obviously that is the case, although they did put 68 on the board against Elmore City Purnell in the districts, and then lost to Minco last night by a final score of 35-34. So it will be a ball game of who can be more patient than the other, and that comes right from Brian Bingham. Mackenzie Laughlin-Bates has joined us courtside. Valerie Dreyer is here as well. Gracie Watley. And Valerie, of course, says, let's go 25. See if you can't get a victory. Lady Tigers. They are a tall team as well from Stratford. In fact, you look at their starting lineup, and Morgan Boyles goes at 5'10", Courtney Willingham at 5'9", and Jaylee Corzon at 6 foot. Now, she's just a freshman, so it'll be interesting to see if she can be exploited here this evening. Chad Fox will join us in the broadcast booth for game number 2. Shelley, the A team, was with us. Now it's the B team.
You got the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, glad to be here. And, missed an exciting boys contest. And you mentioned it on the broadcast. I heard the end of that. And that Coach Pennypacker, good coach, and those seniors will be missed. Got some young talent coming up, so that's always exciting. There's hope, there's future, and so that's fun to look forward to. But little from what you're saying, Stratford, little David and Goliath maybe with Mangum, and just
good analogy. Yep.
Got to get hot. Got to get hot one night and advance. And so I guess they were, like you said, beat by Minko last night, so they got to play back-to-back games too. And so just looking forward to it. Got a lot of other area teams that are in action yet tonight and maybe tomorrow and hopefully next week.
Yeah, we look forward to that. We know that Mountain View Guttybo, the girls advancing to the Class B area consolation championship game tomorrow night as they beat Fort Cobb Broxton earlier today. Sentinel Bulldogs advancing as they were victorious on the boys' side this afternoon. They absolutely rolled up Big Pasture. Won big time over them. And so Sentinel tomorrow night over at Cache will play the loser of Duke and Fort Cobb Broxton. Those two teams scoring off at 7:30 over at Cache. We were hoping that we would be a little bit closer so that we could go see that ball game, but nonetheless, best of luck to the Dukies tonight.
Yeah, and that's one of those games where if Michael and I weren't working, we might be there as fans.
Oh, I definitely would be. There's no doubt about it.
So we would. That's a good matchup. Looking forward to at least keeping up with the Dukies, like you said, and we wish them the best of luck. Also, Fort Cobb, they have, of course, Scotty Hines. He knows what he's doing, so he's done it before. But anyway, you lose to Cobb, you still got a chance. Got to take on Sentinel tomorrow night, whoever loses.
So, no disrespect to Scott Hines and Fort Cobb Broxton, but our perfect scenario from a broadcast standpoint would be Duke winning tonight and Sentinel winning tomorrow night against Fort Cobb Broxton. All right, we'll come back, get your starting lineups in the opening tap as it's Elimination Friday night. Mangum and Stratford. You've got it live and in living color on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and invite you to visit our store. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Start the new year off right with something special from Dapper 14. Come see us or visit us on Facebook or at dapyr14.com.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with Remax Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, Remax Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Back in Amber Pocasset, Jennifer Reisner has joined us. She says, let's go, ladies. Kelsey Travis as well. And Cecilia Panetta, let's go, Lady Tigers, as Stratford being introduced first. And they're dressed in their road red uniforms, black numerals and white and black trim. And Trinity Best, a freshman, will get the start. She'll be joined by senior Courtney Willingham, freshman Jaylee Corzon, Lundy Anderson, who is a senior, and Morgan Boyles, who is a senior as well. So it's Best, Willingham, and Corzon, Anderson, and Boyles, the starting five for Stratford. Meantime, the starting five for Mangum, and you're familiar with them by now. We've been doing this since December. It'll be Morgan White and Alyssa Dreyer, along with Bray Woodruss, Landry Lively, and the final member of that starting five, Lauren York. Got tickled. Lauren was getting taped earlier, and I walked by and roughed her up a little bit and then kind of hid from her. She got that bad look on her, like, I'm going to hurt somebody, and then found out it was me. Like, oh, I can't hurt the old man, so I'll take it easy on him. So a rarity here as Barbara Wright-Gahagan has joined us. Hello, Barbara. And Mangum, a home team. We've had, this is our fourth game in 2 days here. It's the first time that they have been the home school. So that will be the Mangum fans will be across the way from us. That ought to be interesting.
Now we can really pinpoint who the problem makers are.
Well, I don't know how you can pinpoint them any more than we did last Friday night at Walters because everybody was sitting on top of one another.
That's right.
All right, so they put up 8 minutes. Corzon and York with the jump, and tap going to be controlled by Mangum. Full court pressure defense. Landry Lively will step through, come here on the near side. Boy, they got Morgan the ball late underneath the basket. She'll reset out high to Landry. White was wide open inside. They couldn't get the ball to her in time. Now they'll go to Dreyer. Alyssa draws a crowd, goes to Lauren. Wanted to go inside. Good defense. Trinity Best cuts off the baseline. 30 seconds come by. Quarter number one. Alyssa, left side baseline. She got the tall freshman in her face. Corzon now going to take the ball away. Corzon, not only tall, but she is strong as well. Physical inside. And again, just a freshman. Corzon in the front court. She'll come over the top now to Bess. Trinity at 5'4", the opposite of Corzon. A little Mutt and Jeff going on with those two. Out high now, Morgan Boyles with her first time, and she'll go over the top. Backdoor opportunity, Best. Couldn't get the shot to go down. We'll get a battle for the rebound. Dreyer in the middle of that. We'll get a jump ball. Good job by Alyssa. Charles Stowe has joined us in the broadcast booth. Hello, Charles. So the Stratford folks in front of us, and not quite as far of a drive as for Mangum, for sure. Corzon, the inbounds pass. She'll stop and pop. Couldn't get it to go. Lauren tried to keep the rebound alive. Couldn't get it done. And out of the pack will come Stratford. Dave McCook checking in from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And Michelle Boyce Shoemaker checking in from Navajo. Backdoor opportunity here for Boyles. Shot didn't go down. And Morgan White with the rebound. She'll come to Lauren now in the front court. Splits a couple of defenders. Goes to the rack. Puts up the shot and scores. Lauren York. First two of the ball game. By the way, I got tickled earlier. Shelley was watching a broadcast, I think, of the Arapahoe game, and she said something about the announcer talking about taking it to the cup. She didn't know what that meant. Yeah. She didn't like that. It irritated her. So I was real careful on not to use that phraseology. 3-ball missed by Best, but the putback is up and in for Morgan Boyles, and we're tied at 2. Now the inbounds play, a steal by Courtney Willingham. 2 minutes gone by in the first, 2-2 score. Trinity Best and company on the offensive end, left end of your listening and or radio device.
Shelley wants 6-on-6 back, by the way.
Oh, my. 3, left side, good, Trinity Best. I don't think that's going to happen here in the shot clock era.
That's right.
5-2, first lead of the night for Stratford. They'll go up-tempo on the defensive end. Dangerous pass, good catch by Lively. Now Alyssa at the free throw line, puts the ball on the floor, had it poked away from behind, and the steal by Corzon. Bess, who runs the offense, and again, Trinity, just a freshman, gets fouled in the backcourt. And it's going to be called on Brenda Woodruss. That'll be number 1 on Woodruss and number 1 on Mangum. Elaine Mills-Smith says, let's go, ladies. You know, in between games and in the hospitality room, the sweatshirt not needed. But once the game starts, it gets a little stuffy up here.
It does.
You have to take that off in between quarters. Corzon inside. The hook shot doesn't get it to go. Battles for her own rebound, but Landry is there to get it. Good job by Lively. 5:10 left in the first. 5-2 ball game. And, boy, the trap right there at the timeline. And stepping out of bounds, Lauren York. And you just you get sucked right into that, Chad.
Yeah.
Coming to the near side, that third defender is the baseline.
Yeah, you just that is just nowhere you want to go. No man's land. So, yeah, get the ball in the center of the court and get up the court.
Brent Bogart has come to the broadcast. Hello, Brent. 4:59 left in the first. Stratford on top. There's a steal by Morgan White. White bobbled it. May have gotten away with a double dribble. Hello, Brian Gamble, who's checked in. Alyssa, she walks. Dreyer wanted to go on the pass to Lauren York. I don't know that Lauren was looking. So Alyssa will set down, and Holly Lehman-Webb will come into the ballgame. Her dad on his way from Norman, and I'm looking in the crowd. Don't know if he's made it yet or not. 4:40 left here in the first period of play. Mangum trailing 5-2. Stratford with the basketball. Corzon working hard inside. They want to get it to her, but give credit to Morgan White. Even though White gives up about 6 inches, doing a good job of fronting her and denying the basketball. Now at the free throw line, Boyles. She'll come here on the near side to Trinity Bess. Ball comes free. We'll get a collision and a tip, and the ball last touched by Bess. The official right there. Want to say hello to a true gentleman and a guy that if you ever want to pattern yourself after a man, William Dickey falls into that category. Coach Dickey, glad to hear from you tonight. York inside, little scoop shot, round the rim, got it to go. Good job by Lauren attacking the cup.
Coach Dickey's raised a lot of young men, hasn't
Boy,
he?
he has, hasn't he?
Ladies as well. Whoa.
If I could only get him to raise me. York going to run into the backside of Jaylee Corzon, and Lauren fell hard. She'll get up. First foul of the evening on Lauren, and team foul number 2 called on Mangum. By the way, congratulations to the Hobart Lady Cats and Bearcats, as both teams victorious this afternoon, staying alive. Thank you, BGs. They will play tomorrow at 1:30 and 3 respectively at Hinton. Off-balance shot there wouldn't fall, and the rebound cleared off by Mangum. And if I can get all my shopping done and start refurnishing my home tomorrow before I have to leave for Hinton, I might come to the ball game.
Oh.
Of course, I might have to start shopping at 6 to make sure that in the mornings to make sure I can fill the house up.
You'll be all right, my friend.
I know.
It's going to be...
I've got 3 big screen TVs and a rocker recliner.
That's
I don't
all
need anything else.
Man needs.
Pinball wizard down below us. Ball going to be turned over. Bess inside. Should get thrown to the floor by Woodruss, and there is no call. Boy, you talk about letting them play. They certainly are. Goodness me. 3:32 left in the first. And a lot of bodies banging there. Are we okay?
Yeah, someone says we have a song playing too, so you have your own soundtrack going on.
There you go. York inside, great pass, found Morgan wide open. White will lay it up and in. Mangum on top by 1, 6-5.
Failed to hit one button. Had the Foo Fighters playing in the background.
Well, there you go.
We're good now.
Ball free in the front court. Best going to track it down now. A penalty. A foul going to be called on Holly Lehman-Webb.
A shift.
Illegal shift.
Yeah.
Third foul on Mangum in the first quarter. Number 1 on Holly. Best the inbounds pass. Trinity skips it here on the near side. Courtney Willingham. By the way, the winner will play tomorrow at 1:30 against the Walters Lady Devils. Walters victorious earlier this afternoon. Whoa. This time the collision will be called. Yes, so they will get Holly Lehman-Webb for 2 quick fouls. Wow.
So just the scratch and claw to tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Take your chance.
Yep.
And again, Walters, a team that we saw last week, and a team that Mangum can match up with. So Andy Slayton letting us know about that music, and we got it. We appreciate it, Andy. It was the Foo Fighters, huh?
Yeah.
Dave Grohl and company. Well, you got to love that. Which do you prefer, Barnes or Grohl?
Right now, Barnes, baby.
2:40 left here in the first, 6-5 ball game. here on the near side. It's Courtney Willingham. Scott Augustine has joined us. Scott, with that hard hit lunch pail this afternoon. What a ball game that was. Good job there by Bryn Woodruss as she'll knock it out of bounds. It'll still be Stratford basketball. And so far, proving prophetic is head coach Brian Bingham. He said that Stratford would slow it down, and 5 points on the board, 2:25 left in the first. Shane Hagee has joined us. Hello, Shane. Corzon here on the near side, faking the three is Anderson. Lundy going to go inside. Missed the shot, battle for the rebound, and look at Landry Lively rip it away.
That was impressive.
Here comes Woodruss now on the run out. Bryn, dribble, drive, cut off, lost the ball, taken away on the steal by Lundy Anderson. Anderson, harem-scarum into the front court. She'll dribble, drive, throw her body into Dreyer, miss the shot. Alyssa goes to Morgan. Wow. Bounce pass, what a pass there. York made to Woodruss, now tied up. Morgan, White lost the ball. We'll get a jump ball here. And the arrow pointing the way of Mangum. Meantime, very demonstrative on the sidelines, Ryan Bingham. My running back coach back in the day would look at me and say, Barnes, quit dancing, pin your ears back and run to the goal line. And that's what Coach Bingham looked like there. He takes a timeout with 1:46 left in the first. Manga by 1, 6-5. Classic Hits 97.7.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
6-5, Mangum on top by 1. Brian Bingham taking a timeout, looking to settle his club down in just a little bit. Carolyn McFadden Rosenthal watching from. It's kind of a guess. Carolyn didn't finish the statement. Where are you watching from, Carolyn? Tell us. It's a mystery.
She thought maybe I shouldn't say.
Inbounds pass. Morgan goes up, battles, gets it. And here comes Mangum. Lady Tigers playing hard. Alyssa on the baseline, back to Morgan. She'll stop, leave it for Alyssa. Sets, fires a three. Didn't get it to go. And the long rebound picked up by Landry Lively, who fell down. Boy, she's hurt too. Lively down on the floor, and they will stop play. She got tangled up and fell awkwardly. And she's also having a hard time collecting herself, so they'll go and attend to Landry. 1:24 left in the first. We're back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
It was like Fox played that commercial on purpose. He did not. And Landry to her feet. Right elbow hit it hard. And she's a little bit limp-armed as she came off the floor. Carolyn McFadden Rosenthal, by the way, from beautiful Bethany, Oklahoma. Thank you, Carolyn. Kerry Green says, let's go, Lady Tigers. So Holly Lehman-Webb back in there. Morgan White had her shot partially blocked. Lehman-Webb got the rebound and fell down. Oh, but she got pushed, and a foul is going to be called. Wow. So they called the foul, I believe, on Trinity Best. Let's see. Wow. A bit of a break there for Mangum. No, they called it on Morgan Boyles instead.
Yeah, after some of the contact we saw earlier.
Yeah,
right?
no kidding. Goodness. Second team foul now called on Stratford. Holly Lehman-Webb runs the offense, set to check in Shonda McMillan at the next dead ball. Good hustle there by Woodruss, who came up with an errant pass. Now York back to Bryn here on the near side. Holly Lehman-Webb inside of a minute, 55 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Morgan open for three, won't take it. She'll skip it left side, and they'll go to Lauren. York inside with a move, a little drop step and scores. Lauren York attacking the cup. She's got 6, 8-5 ball game. Into the front court, and here's Lundy Anderson. Anderson with her own little drop step, and she got it to go. London Anderson. So London Anderson will make it 8-7. Mangum by 1. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Lady Tigers going to hold for 1. York looking inside. Now she'll skip it over the top to Lehman Webb. Holly, a little bounce pass right side. Dreyer, Alyssa, double team. Ball partially blocked by Corzon. And trying to come up with a loose basketball, Morgan White. And I think Morgan picked up a foul. She did. That'll be the first on Morgan. And team foul number 5 called on Mangum. So into the ball game, it comes Shonda McMillan setting down Jaylee Corzon.
Have to let the scorekeeper. Okay, we're in the
8 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Anderson trying to beat the clock, can't get it done. Ball swatted away by Dreyer. She said, "Get that stuff out of here," as time expired. At the end of 1, Mangum 8-7 for Stratford. Classic hits 97.7.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattleman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Mangum on top, 8-7 at the end of 1. 6 for Lauren York, 2 for Morgan White. And on the other side, a 3-ball Trinity Bess. And 2 apiece for London Anderson and Morgan Boyles. Shonda McMillan will get the start in the second quarter of play. She'll be joined by London Anderson. Morgan Boyles also out there. Trinity Bess, who gets the inbounds pass. And the final member of that 5 out on the floor for Stratford is Courtney Willingham. Stratford, road red uniforms, black numerals, black and white trim. Boy, good defense by Alyssa Dreyer, and ball tipped out of bounds by Morgan White. Dreyer, White, Lauren York, Holly Lehman-Webb, and Brent Woodruss. Holly asking for the official to watch. I think she got held that last time down on the defensive end, and I think she was asking the official to watch for that. I like that. Good job by Holly. Little politicking going on. Never heard it all. Inside, shot put up, off balance, lots of contact, no call. And back the other way, London Anderson tries to get up and play defense. York, off balance shot, doesn't get it to go. Blocking foul going to be called. And Lauren York will go to the line to shoot 2. Blocking foul called on London Anderson. That'll be her first.
And some chirping from some Stratford fans, not liking some no calls on their end.
Emma Geralds has joined us. Hello, Emma. And Ashley Cantu-Robinson is watching as well. So to the line to shoot a couple, Lauren York, who's got 6 early on. Lauren does that. That's always a good sign. Grace Wright, by the way, off the bench, going to come in for head coach Mark Savage as the first free throw no good. So checking in is Wright. And setting down is London Anderson. And I know you want to break into that Fergie song, London Calling, every time I say that, Chad, but please don't.
Okay, you got it.
Second free throw good. So York 1 of 2. I'm embarrassed to say and admit I do have that song on my iTunes. For no other reason, because Fergie is cute. Thank you for asking. 9-7 ball game.
That helps. That's good.
7:05 left here in the first half of play. Mangum on top by a pair. And again, Stratford deliberate on the offensive end. A little bit of a clear out here on the near side for Willingham. Can't do anything with it. She'll reset. They'll go on the left wing. McMillan steps inside the arc, goes off the glass. Shot no good. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Grace Wright. Mangum will get it with 6:53 left in the half. And again, this patient offense by Stratford, I think it kind of plays into Mangum's hands.
I do too. Yep, because Mangum's going to play good solid defense.
Yeah, Woodruff's now a lazy pass, going to be picked off by Bess. And then Trinity will lose the ball out of bounds. She and Holly Lehman-Webb were battling. And it will, well, Holly lost some skin and going to have to come up and get it taped up, some blood. And during that collision, London Anderson got blood on her. Well, no, that's Courtney Willingham. Willingham got blood on her hand. So I don't know if they're going to clean it off. They're going to tape it up.
Going to replace her.
She's kind of like, did somebody do something? She just hold her hand out there waiting for somebody to come clean it up for her.
Like she's hitchhiking.
And now Jaylee Corzon will come back into the ballgame. She may have lost a little bit of skin as well during that exchange of bodies slamming to the floor underneath the basket. 6:41 left in the half. They wanted to go to Corzon. They do. The pass too tall. She tried to bat it around to keep it alive, and it will go out of bounds. It was last touched by Grace Wright. And it's 6 feet. Corzon head and shoulders above everybody, but Mangum has done a nice job of denying her so far. So here comes Lively. Landry okay after the elbow incident earlier. Alyssa to York. Now to Woodruff. 9-7, Mangum by a pair. 6:20 left in the first half of play. Again, they'll throw the ball away. And you cannot make mistakes like that. Unforced errors, I think they call those in tennis.
Yep, and empty possessions.
I mean, you sound like Raftery on that one. The kiss. 6:17 left here in the first half of play. Trinity Bess, who hit a three, running the offense now for Stratford. She'll come to Grace Wright, back to Bess in the corner. Woodruff all over her. Bess now going to throw one up on the run. May have been partially blocked. Picked up by Mangum. Run out now for Lauren. York, dribble, drive, kick, right side. Bren from 15. It went 17. Rebound, White. Morgan in traffic. Put it up, couldn't get it to go. And the rebound taken away by Grace Wright. Missed opportunities there. Thank you, Hall & Oates, for Mangum. 5:45 left in the first half of play. Still 9-7. And that is a second quarter score, kids. That's not a first quarter score. 9-7. Points have been at a premium so far. Grace Wright, she'll go inside, and the blocking foul will be called. And to the line, that's Morgan Boyles instead. Check the foul on Mangum. It's their sixth team foul here in this first half of play. And the first of the evening called on Landry Lively. So at the line to shoot two, Morgan Boyles, 5'10 senior, misses the first. Boyles will get one more. 5:29 left in the half. Second one for Boyles, no good. Rebound. Landry Lively will go up and get it in traffic. So Mangum, a chance to extend that 2-point lead. 5:20 and running the first half. Landry Lively looking at Brian Bingham, wanting to know what play to run. Come here on the near side. Woodruff to Morgan on the baseline. To York. Boy, good save there by Bren. Alyssa at the free throw line. Finds Morgan wide open left side. Three ball, too strong. Rebound. And using that big frame that time, Jaylee Corzon to get it. Corzon run out now to Trinity Bess. Good job by Mangum to get back defensively. And Bess will have to pull it out and hand it off to Boyles. Mangum done a good job of cutting off the fast break opportunities so far tonight. And extending the defense behind the arc here. And again, they just simply surround Corzon. She's at the free throw line, and you like to have a 6-footer out there. Boy, York got a piece of that ball. I think that's going to be Mangum basketball. It is. York got a piece of it, but it also went off of Shonda McMillan, and Mangum will get it. Lady Bulldogs, a couple of quick substitutions as Courtney Willingham will come back in, and London Anderson will check in as well. 4:30 left in the half. Victory by Mangum. They're back tomorrow for a revenge matchup with Walters. Lady Blue Devils advancing earlier today against Dibble.
I would just get in no hurry whatsoever.
No.
2-point lead with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, and don't do that.
And again, and Brian Bingham is saying it, let's make better passes. Getting too much air underneath those passes, giving the defenders an opportunity to get in front of them, tip them away. So back the other way, and they go to Corzon, who bobbled the ball, picked up and off the glass, good for 2. And a 3-point opportunity for Morgan Boyles. Boyles in the right place at the right time there. Check the foul. It was on Landry Lively. And that'll be 2 on Landry. Team foul number 7 called on Mangum. 9-9 ball game. 3:58 left in the half. Free throw, good. So Morgan Boyles, 5 of her club's 10 points. And Stratford leads for the first time tonight. It's a 10-5 ball game. A 10-9 ball game, I'm sorry. York. And they're not giving that shot to Dreyer at the free throw line. Every time Mangum thinks about going there, she's covered up by 2 defenders and sometimes 3. Lively to Woodruss. Bren comes here on the near side to York. Lauren.
And again, still be patient, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
one-point ball game, sure. Good catch by Morgan. It's good strong hands there to make that catch. She'll get the double team. Now Dreyer open inside. The Corzon there to change her mind. Now open for 3. Landry got it! Landry Lively! Knocking down the trifecta. Mangum back up by a pair, 12-10. 3:05 left in the first half of play. Into the front court, here comes Stratford. And Shonda McMillan. Trying to lob it in this Corzon. And there are 4 white shirts there. Ball out of bounds. And York is standing on the baseline. Well, Corzon does draw a crowd. And again, just a freshman. She will get better as time goes by. Until she's trying to grow into that frame just a little bit. 2:57 left in the half. Inbounds pass. Watch that 5-second count. And they'll get it quickly to Morgan Boyles. Boyles goes inside. Shot won't fall. Rebound Dreyer. Mangum staunch on the defensive end. Here comes Lauren. She'll walk it across the timeline. And Chad's word of the day, word of the month, judicious.
Judicious.
Comes to mind. Lauren right in front of the scorer's table. Now she'll kick it to Bren. Woodruss handed 3, won't take it, puts the ball on the floor, and gets trapped by Corzon. We'll get a jump ball in the air, that'll point the way of Mangum.
Well, that's at least, 3 possessions where you've not able to get a shot off, just kind of give the ball back to him. But
Trinity Best is checked back in, and London Anderson will sit down.
So, okay, it's Mangum's basket.
Yeah, it was a jump ball.
Right.
Pointing the way of the Lady Tigers. Lively the inbounds pass. She'll go to Alyssa. Dreyer went inside, lost the ball. Going to be picked up in traffic by Stratford. Trinity Best into the front court. Little left-hander. Hands it off to McMillan. McMillan wide open 3. Didn't get it to fall. Rebound Woodruss. Good job by Woodruss to go challenge. She'll get grabbed on the arm. Courtney Willingham has picked up her first. And that'll be team foul number 4 called on Stratford. I like, though, the job by Woodruss. Knew where the ball was coming off and shielded Corzon away from it and got the not only rebound but foul as well. So Lively running the offense right now, at least bringing it across the timeline. She'll go to Woodruss. York asking for the ball inside. They get it to her. I think she's going to challenge, though. Corzon, a push, no call. And ball lost out of bounds by Lauren. And again, a lot of contact. And the Mangum faithful across the way. That's your buddy Kelly D. Williams over there leading the charge.
Of course,
that's kind of what I thought.
Egging it on there.
Here comes now Shonda McMillan. McMillan to Bess at the left hash mark. A reset between the 2 circles now. Morgan Boyles. McMillan will get it back. Bess, who hit a 3 a moment ago from there, won't take that shot. And again, Stratford extremely patient. Down by a pair, 12-10. 1:20 left in the first half of play. Faking the three, Boyles, she went inside, bobbled the ball, fell on top of it, rolls over, and will eventually get a jump ball.
Rolled over on Lauren York's right elbow, going the wrong way.
Yeah. So York slow to get up. She's going to be okay. Holly Lehman-Webb will come in and give her a chance to collect herself.
A little shout out to a former area coach. Tony Pritchard is here. He coached Hobart girls back in the early 2000s, and he is now the softball coach at Stratford.
All right.
Tony Pritchard.
Somewhere the Munchkins are singing It's a Small World.
It is.
Trinity Best, especially when you talk about sports. It just seems to be connected all the time. McMillan playing catch now with Courtney Willingham.
Had a former Mangum coach come up and say hello to you yesterday.
Deep three on the way, yes. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Morgan White. Michelle Workman was in the crowd last night. Always good to see Michelle. 56.2 left here in the first half of play. 12-10 ball game. Mangum with the lead. Stratford with the ball. Looking at a three for Best. Trinity, though, draws a crowd. Resets to Morgan Boyles. Well, Mangum really playing ferocious defense. Corzon will get it inside. Ball going to be taken away. We'll get another jump ball. Landry Lively with Corzon. Talk about Corzon being a freshman, and she's a little gassed right now, looking at the bench, wanting to get out of there, and coach won't let her. 44.7 left to the first half. She is a presence inside, but right now struggling. And if I recognize that and I see that, I go right at her. 35 seconds left to the first half. Holly Lehman-Webb now with that right knee taped up, keep the blood off the floor. Goes to Lively. Tough pass to Morgan. Morgan forces. Shot doesn't go. Ball tapped out, and Morgan trying to track it down. Ball tipped out of bounds, and they said it was last touched by Courtney Willingham of Stratford. Great hustle by Morgan White. She came all the way across the floor and battled for that one. Mangum will get it. So 15 seconds left in the half. You hold for one. Even if you don't make a bucket, you take the lead into the locker room. Dreyer, diagonal, caught by Lehman-Webb. Landry falls down in traffic. Holly now with 5 seconds left in the half. So stop, throw up the shot, doesn't get it to go. Rebound Morgan Boyles, and the half will come to a close with Mangum on top by a pair. A veritable slugfest on a Friday night. Friday night fights! 12 on the board for Mangum, 10 for Stratford. We're at the intermission at the 2A Regional Elimination Friday night ball game. It's Classic Hits 97.7.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
Stephanie Wall checking in for Mangum High School, says go Lady Tigers. At the half, Mangum on top 12-10. They led 8-7 at the end of one and outscored Stratford 4-3 in that second quarter, lead by 2. At the end of the first half of play, it is Lauren York with 7 at the intermission. Give 3 to Landry Lively and 2 to Morgan White, and there's your 12 points for Mangum as Lady Tigers 1 of 2 from the foul line. Lively and Lehman Webb each with 2 fouls apiece at the intermission, but again, Mangum on top by a pair. Meantime, Morgan Boyles with 5 in the first half for this group from Stratford. Give 3 to Trinity Bess and 2 for London Anderson. And it is a 12-10 ball game. 1 of 3 from the foul line is Stratford at the intermission, 12-10. Mangum, if they can win, would come back and play an elimination ball game tomorrow against Walters, team that put them in the losers bracket last Friday night over at Walters. But we're still 16 minutes away from that. Nathan Pennypacker now joining us courtside, the Mangum boys coach, and it's been a season where we haven't had a lot of opportunities to talk to Nathan, and so we're glad Coach Pennypacker is here. Amy Brown has checked in, wants to hear what you have to say. Coach, that ball game, boy, I tell you what, it was back and forth. It was physical. It was a tussle. And in the end, you lose 3 kids to fouls and don't have enough firepower at the end to win the ball game.
Yeah, you talk about all year long. I hadn't been able to come over here. I sure appreciate what you guys do, and it's been long overdue, so I'm glad I'm here now. And kind of back to what you said, man, we've got great kids and great competitors, and their competitive spirit's very high, and our practices are pretty cutthroat and rough, and sometimes that doesn't translate from practice into a game where we got to back off a little bit and we got to adjust. There's every game, I kind of feel like, hey, officials, let's adjust to the 10 kids on the floor instead of having the 10 adjust to you 2 or 3. And it's tough, man. It's a job that not many people want to do. There's a lot of variables that come with it. So, no, I thought our kids played hard, and just unfortunate tonight it just didn't go our way.
Well, you talk about them playing hard, and you talk about the kids, and so many good kids. And, of course, Nathan Augustine comes to mind, and he fouled out on that play that kind of looked like maybe it was a charge and not a blocking foul. That's one that you debate for years down the road. And then you look at a kid like Colton Earls, who just came out of nowhere for you this year, played great this afternoon, but he got a ticky-tack foul early on, and then he ends up fouling out. It's just amazing how in a game that was as tightly played as that one or 2 little things, one with the other, are the difference.
Well, and like I said, once again, I'm not understating, how hard that job is, but, I just feel like if it doesn't affect the game, you got to let it go. And as an official, you've got to call fouls, but I think your number one job is to manage a ball game, and you can't call everything. And like you said, ticky-tack fouls. I mean, he did it. I mean, that's where we're at. He did it, and the official called what he thought he saw, and on Nate's charge as well. And we just have to accept it. And that's just kind of who we are and what we're about. We have to adjust and move forward. So very proud of them. They played their stinking hearts out.
Yeah, they did. Boy,
all
they
year
played
long.
hard.
Yeah, so they have nothing to hang their heads about. I think their character, the way they do things. I mean, somebody falls on the floor, even if it's the other team, we're picking them up. So,
no wolfing, no jaw jacking, just going out and playing hard. I like that.
And, and as much as, and every coach will cringe a little bit when they hear me say it, man, there's life outside of anything in high school, and you got to take certain things and move forward. And I think character and once again, the way you treat people is very high on that list. So for that reason alone, I mean, I'm proud to say I'm coaching the Mangum boys basketball program without a doubt.
Nathan Augustine has been a bell cow for you for the last couple of years, and he certainly is going to be missed. But the energy of Avery Rogers when he came off, I think that was probably more indicative of the kind of kids that you have up and down the roster than anything else.
Well, it's something that I was talking to a coach yesterday about. Man, I have the luxury of I think the kids have bought into what I'm trying to sell them, and even if they don't play or if they do play, they understand that they have a role. And I've told Avery numerous times, something for him is just confidence, and that comes with with court time and more time in the summer. But he's he is, in my opinion, and that could vary, I think he's the best athlete we have in our school. I thought, and it's kind of funny, it's Rogers this year because I felt the same way about Luke last year.
Yeah.
I mean, Avery this year has just got something you can't teach, his fast twitch muscles. And he's just really good at what he does. When he gets more confidence on the offensive end, he's going to be a guy that, man, you're going to hate playing against him. So, no, he's someone that I'm going to definitely lean on moving forward. And he's just, once again, he's just another great kid that has a great family that had started a foundation a long time ago that makes my job a lot easier.
Ian Martinez.
Yeah.
A kid that I mean, came from small-town Blair, America to bigger-town Mangum and really did a lot of things for you this year. I don't ever think – I don't know that at the beginning of the year you thought that he would be a guy that would handle the basketball for you as much as he did.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, he's a kid that – and I think he came to a lot of our games the year before.
Is that right?
Yeah. After he got over here, he kind of told me, man, I was watching you guys. I want to be a part of it. And, of course, hey, yeah, come on over. But he was already here. I mean, he actually moved to Mangum at the end of school last year. So he was there. He just couldn't play, obviously. But, no, he's someone, you talk about our seniors, him and OT and Nate.
Yeah.
Ian provides something that you just, once again, you can't teach. And you just – man, he just gives everything that you got. I mean, we had a couple that was a little bit sick. We didn't really want to talk about it because that's a little bit of a crutch. But he was one of them that was fighting through pain. And when your body's not right, it's just not right. And I thought he did a phenomenal job of adjusting. And that was kind of the deal for today. We had to adjust right from the start, and they accepted it. There was no complaints, and there's never any from him. I mean, anything that I asked him to do, and I asked him to do everything for us, it was yes, sir. And when things didn't go right, well, how do I get better? What do I need to do? And he was just a joy to coach, as OT and Nate was as well.
I was going to say OT is a kid that every coach should have at least one on his team because he just goes out there, does his job, and doesn't want the spotlight, but he plays his tail off.
Once again, I think that goes back to the foundation that was set from an early age of just, clocking in and going to work, and that's what he does. And, it's a shame because, he was here his freshman year and played for me in junior high. And, for different reasons, he had to go virtual. He's a kid that, man, you look back and you think, holy cow, if you'd have been here for 4 years. Because you have everything that you can't teach, and that's just pure competitive spirit, and he's got that in spades. So, yeah, he's another one that, man, like I said, whether it shows on or off the court, stat-wise, he's someone that we're going to truly miss.
Oh, definitely so. And then you got your – I call them twins, Daniel and Colton. From up here, they look like they could pass for brothers. And then you throw Aiden Warner into the mix, and you talk about three great kids right there.
Yeah, no, Warner's done a great job. I asked him to do something he hasn't ever done in his basketball career either, and I thought he did a phenomenal job at it. And once again, just the way he acts in the basketball gym. And then Earls and Daniel, the same concept. Man, they just do so many small stuff, and I think they've all bought into what we're selling. So I think the future is bright in Mangum with just the few names that you have mentioned. So, yeah, I'm excited. And once again, I thank you guys for doing everything that you do. I know my family in Mangum loves it, and we're going to hopefully cheer our girls on for a victory.
Well, I got to tell you, Coach, I was hoping beyond hope, obviously, that you win the ball game.
Right.
But I'm telling you, that was as much fun broadcasting a ball game that I've had in a long time.
Good.
I mean, you could just feel it. You knew the last 8 minutes was going to be everything that you could hope for.
Yeah.
The only thing that wasn't right was Mangum didn't win it.
That's it, man. Well, that's how it goes sometimes, but we'll be Mangum proud no matter if we win or if we lose.
And Coach Pennypacker, I got to tell you, I appreciate you, the mentoring that you do for young men, the influence that you have upon them. I see the other side all day, every day, and we need more guys like you. So thank you so much.
That. Have a
we
good one,
appreciate
Mr.
it.
Barnes.
You bet. Thank you. We'll see you again
all
soon.
Right.
All right, second half underway. Stratford with the basketball. You got your seat taken, didn't you, kid? Yep. All right, we're underway. Stratford, deep three on the way here for London Anderson. Doesn't get it to go. Long rebound. Lauren York with the run out. York going to challenge. Go all the way to the glass. Put it up with a left-handed hook. Didn't get it to go. Right-handed hook. Battle for the rebound. We'll get a jump ball. And, you look at the size differential between Morgan Boyles and Bryn Woodruss, and Woodruss will not back down.
No, doing a great job hustling.
Tom Petty sang about Woodruss, no doubt about it. She will not back down. Mangum with the ball, up by 2. It's Woodruss.
I thought you were going to say American Girl.
No. Lively. Golly, come on. Why do you have to kill me like that?
Smalls.
Oh, here comes York, double team. She'll go to Lively. Dreyer now with a touch. Now they go to Morgan. White, double team. Woodruss on the right side. American Girl. Come on, man. They'll go home and listen to I Won't Back Down. How about the shot by Morgan? Threw it over the 6-footer, Corzon, and got it to go.
That's right.
Mangum on top, 14-10. Jennifer Reiser, you're right. Proud of Mangum Tigers and Coach P. Ball thrown away here. And again, I realize it's a little bit strong, but that was a hell of a game. I'm just telling you. Yeah. That game that Mangum played and lost to Dibble, that was one for the ages. 14-10. When the fellows get a little bit older and they're sitting around bragging about their high school career, that's going to be one that comes to mind. York inside, nothing there. She'll go to Woodruff. Now here on the near side to Lively. Stratford turning up the defense. Morgan going to go inside, challenge again. That time Corzine got a piece of the ball. Now dribbling it off of her foot and out of bounds will be Courtney Willingham, and Mangum will get it back.
I tell you what, let them play, Michael Barnes. Well, I was talking to Coach Pritchard. Anyway, the guy I mentioned earlier, he helps with the Stratford boys team, and he said that Dibble team is in their conference, and they beat them on a last-second shot by 2. So they're known to do that.
3 knocked down left side. Landry Lively, and a timeout going to be taken by Stratford. 17-10. Mangum on top. 6:23 in the third. Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
17-10, Mangum on top. Timeout taken by Stratford. And Chad Fox, I mean, suddenly Stratford is playing hair on fire basketball, and it's cost them the last 2 trips.
It has. They're trying too hard. Get down. You mentioned it. They're more of a deliberate team, and they're feeling some pressure thanks to the Mangum Lady Tigers.
Big 3 ball there, and walking it across the timeline now, Trinity Bess. Bess going to come here on the near side to London Anderson. Anderson back to Bess. Now Anderson between the 2 circles. Morgan Boyles. London. They want to go inside to Corzine, but again, she gets all kinds of traffic. Bess for 3. Shot won't go. Ball knocked out of bounds by Corzine. Nope, that was off of Willingham instead. Willingham. So Mangum will get it. And again, a none too subtle reminder. You win this ball game, you play tomorrow at 1:30 against Walters, and anything can happen. There's a steal now. Good anticipation that time by Morgan Boyles. Quickly into the front court. Here comes London Anderson and company. Boyles out behind the arc. Lobs left side. 3 ball dialed up. Best halfway down. Wouldn't stay. Ball tipped, tapped, and taken away by Willingham. And a reset now for Stratford. 5:35 left in the third. Corzine inside. Missed the shot. Foul committed by Morgan White. And a 2-shot opportunity for Corzine. That'll be the second of the night on Morgan. And team foul number 1 of the second half called on Mangum. Speaking of Walters, the Devils coming up next in an elimination ball game. Free throws here, missing everything, is Corzine, and Jaylee, we get one more. Well, maybe the whole key of this thing is Mangum setting across the way. Second one off the back of the iron doesn't go, and Landry with the rebound. So Corzine 0 for 2 from the foul line, and as a group, Stratford just 1 for 5. Bulldogs turning it up defensively in the backcourt, but a good job by Mangum to get it into the front court. Going inside Landry, she'll get stuffed away by Boyles, and now a foul going to be committed by Courtney Willingham, I believe. Official going to come this way, make the call. It will be on Willingham. And Chad, I've got to be honest with you. I think that's the first time I've seen that official come to the scores table to make a call tonight. And I'm not being ugly or facetious. I really think that's the case.
Forgot he had a whistle.
He forgot too, apparently. 5:15 left here in the third. Dangerous pass. Boy, big-time collision. No call. 15-footer on the way for York. Doesn't get it to go. Ball tapped around. She'll save it. Come here on the near side to Alyssa. Sets, fires a 3. Got away with a walk. You're right. Lively in traffic. Trying to grab the rebound. She'll get tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Courtney Willingham to the floor. A rugby scrum again. Breaking out in the middle of the court. Woo. Well, that hard hat and lunch pail that Nathan Pennypacker's club wore during their bowl game, they left it courtside for Mangum in this one. Wow. 17-10, they lead. Corzon inside got that one to go. And when you get the ball that deep to Jaylee Corzon, just give her two and go back the other way. 17-12, Mangum breaking the fast break. Here comes York. Stopping, popping, got it to go. Lauren York with 9.
You get a warning.
Yep. And who did it? And they got, you got to come to the scores table and say that. I mean, you just can't say it from. I mean, if you're at the Alta City Gym, I'll let you get by with it. But come on, man.
It's like Steve Carell in The Office declaring bankruptcy. I declare bankruptcy.
Oh, our dear friend Katie Bowen Carney has checked in. Hello, Katie. Congratulations to the Lady Bearcats winning this afternoon and advancing to a 1:30 game tomorrow. We'll get a jump ball on the offensive end. Dave McCook says, let's go Tigers. Arrow points away at Mangum. They'll get it on the alternate possession. And I really had thoroughly planned and still do plan. If Mangum does not win this ball game, I'll go to Hinton and watch Hobart tomorrow afternoon, but I really hope that they win. Foul in the backcourt. Not a good one either. Courtney Willingham just ran up the backside of Landry Lively, and that's her third.
Lady Tigers are flustering. They're frustrating these Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, they really are. You're right. Timeout going to be taken by Brian Bingham. 4:17 left in the third. Mangum on top, 19-12. Hey, you and I are Classic Hits, 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Out of the timeout, Mangum on top, 19-12, 4:17 left here in the third. Lauren York, Landry Lively, along with Morgan White, Alyssa Dreyer, and Brent Woodruss out on the floor for Mangum. Into the front court, Woodruss, and she'll get blasted from behind. There's the foul. Morgan Boyles called for the personal. That'll be her second. And team foul number 3 called on Stratford in the second half. Jennifer Reisner says, let's go, Lady Tigers. They've got the basketball. Double team. Good job by Lively, and then thrown away by Woodruss. Steal and a run out for Anderson. And London walk. She forgot to say, Mother May I. And she's barking right now at her teammate, Courtney Willingham. Wanted to go to Willingham. Willingham had her back turned, and she threw it away. Morgan Martinez-Maddox has joined us. Hello, 3M. Good to have you alongside. Woodruss steps through, may have gotten away with a walk. Now here comes Lauren. York inside, ball partially blocked. It's free out front, going to be picked up by Bess. Trinity on the run, dribble, drive, lost the ball out of bounds. Good job by Landry to get back on the defensive end. Wow. Bess went down, and
it's not a foul if you get knocked down. It's just not. You better be ready for contact.
Well, I will say this. I think Trinity went down on her own volition that time.
Yep.
So Mangum will get it back. 3:35 and running here in the third. They're up by 7, 19-12. We talked about the low-scoring affairs that Stratford had been in this season. This certainly fits into that category, and London Anderson going to get called for a tackle at about the 33-yard line. That foul on London, her second, and team foul number 4 called on Stratford. And now our official, who we hadn't seen a whole lot from, is lecturing Brian Bingham.
Wants him in the box.
He wants him in the box, yeah. And Brian, like all good coaches do, looks down the way and sees that his counterpart, Mark Savage, is not in the box. The gamesmanship that goes on. Men and their testosterone.
Nanny, nanny, boo-boo.
On the inbounds play, a foul going to be called. Courtney Willingham. And the official down below that had the lecture series with Brian Bingham, the other official took his place so that the two wouldn't be together. And he's like, no, come on. I'm going to be down here. And York going to get called. Oh, no, foul going to be called instead on Trinity Bess. Bess going to get called for a foul. I thought that Lauren was going to get a walk, but a foul instead.
Little foul discrepancies right now.
5 now on Stratford and 2 on Bess. And head coach Mark Savage going to have a conversation with the official. And again, we have talked about it the last couple of days. These are officials who have not worked together.
Yep.
And I think it's showing right now.
Yeah, it's been pretty smooth up to tonight. You're right, but they're just not used to spots on the floor where they rotate and that kind of stuff. And he's explaining that's where I need to be, we're supposed to be. And he said, okay, I got you. But, yeah, you cannot criticize these guys. I mean, you're an official, and if you're doing this right now in the playoffs and you're wearing the striped shirt, God bless you.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, and I go back to a story earlier this year, when there were like 1,300 officials last year for the 21-22 season, down to like 7,500 this year. So, if you're looking for work and want to put your whistle where your mouth is,
there you go.
They'll certify you.
Get some cotton balls in your ears and go.
3:25 left in the third. Lauren to trigger the inbound does to Woodruss and will get a foul. Wow.
I get things tightened up
Well,
here.
as suddenly, they're calling everything. And that will be 4 on Courtney Willingham. 6 now called on this group from Stratford. Willingham will have to set.
Up to 7 now.
And Grace Wright will take her place. But, yeah, I mean, everything is now suddenly being called. And it's a 1-and-1. Look at this.
Do you happen to know that official?
I don't know who that is. No, I've never seen him before either.
That's from our friend Coach Coakley. So.
Okay, all right.
He might know.
I bet Jeff knows. For his free.
He recognized what he looked like.
Oh, I can identify that man, he says. Woodruss made the first, by the way. Second one up and in. By the way, speaking of Coach Coakley, congratulations to Mountain View Gotebo. Lady Tigers a game away from the state tournament. They'll play tomorrow night at 6 over at Cash. 21-12, Mangum on top by 9, their biggest lead of the night. 3:10 left here in the third. Now Morgan going to get called for a foul. And some derisive cheering coming from below us from the fans from Stratford. Second on Mangum in the second half. That's 3 on Morgan. White will sit. Holly Lehman-Webb will come in. Morgan doing her usual yeoman work inside. Oh, Coach Coakley, that was a quote right up there with one that we get from the other Fox that sends it to us. Inside, and a foul going to be called as Jaylee Corzon was out of position and got bailed out with that foul. And check it on Mangum. There were 2 players in the area. Team foul number 3 on the Lady Tigers in the second half, and it'll be the second of the night on Lauren York.
I'll just say this. The Coakleys know they're swine, okay?
Yes, they do. Thank you. I like that. Corzon hits the first of 2. I believe they could be house pets. Second one, Corzon got it to go. So it's 21-14, 7-point ball game. Mangum on top, 2:55 left here in the third period of play. Lehman-Webb into the front court. She'll go to Landry. Lively off the bounce, leaves it. 3-ball, Lauren York, shot too strong. And the weak side rebound taken away by Morgan Boyles. Boyles will give it up now to Best. Trinity quickly into the front court, picked up by Woodruss. Mangum needs a stop here. Otherwise, the Bulldogs will be back in the ball game. You can feel the momentum beginning to shift. They'll force it inside to Corzon. Ball knocked away by Lehman Webb. She'll keep it alive. Thought she got fouled, looking at the official for a call. Not going to get it. And here's Landry in the front court. She'll go to Lehman Webb. 2:15 left in the third. Morgan, or Lauren rather, here on the near side to Alyssa. Back over the top to York. York, dribble, drive, bang, and an offensive foul. That's an easy call. And that'll be 3 on Lauren York.
Well, she's been doing that a lot the last few games, kind of weaves her way and forces maybe a shot.
Yeah.
And that time the defender was staying put.
Well, London Anderson had set up shop way early in that sequence. I know you said let's go Tigers, Michael. You just put a lot of O's in there. Jackson Reisner.
It's hard to get the feel of a text or a message, right?
Yeah, you got to put your own life into it.
There you go.
3 ball fired up, no good. Riley Ardrey, and the rebound taken away by Mangum. Wow. I'm just going to describe it that way. Here's York, dribble, drive, glass, got it. Lauren York, border to border, coast to coast, laying it up and in. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me just say, if it was reversed, we might have a couple of Lady Tiger fans
coming out of the stands, possibly?
Coming out of the stands. That's all we have to say. Mangum is not really getting calls, but they're playing just hard defense.
Corzon inside. She'll throw it up and in. Jaylee Corzon beginning to assert herself. And at 6 feet with that body, she can. Alyssa back the other way. 1:05 left in the third. Mangum by 7, 23-16. A barn burner on a Friday night. Elimination Friday night.
It's hard to do in high school, but then I'd burn that minute up here in the third. If it's a 7-point lead, just take your time.
Do it right. That was a song, I think, at one point.
Yeah, I think so.
Bren, baseline, forces. Corzon got a piece of it. Ball falling out of bounds, lost by Mangum. I think it was off of Holly Lehman Webb, but it was.
Well, Coach Coakley has confirmed the identity of one of our officials, so he recognizes him from the gridiron.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the girth.
I wasn't going to be so.
Well, I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I just. Yeah. 40 seconds left here in the third period of play. Oh, by the way, back into the ballgame now. Alyssa Dreyer, she took the place of Lauren York. 30 seconds left, third quarter of play.
Great text.
Can't share it with us, though, I know. Morgan Boyles for 3 off the mark, blocking out Landry Lively. What a great job by Lively blocking out to get that rebound. She'll come to Woodruss. Bren into the front court. 15 seconds left in the third. Alyssa back to Landry. Down to 10. 23-16. Mangum on top by 7. They'll take the lead into the fourth quarter. Alyssa for the free throw line. Got it to go! That one died on the back of the rim and fell in. First 2 of the ball game for Alyssa. Mangum takes a 9-point lead to the fourth. 25-16. Come on back for the final 8 on Classic Hits 97.7.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattleman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Jill Travis Nippert has joined us as we go to the fourth. Mangum on top, 25-16. Shelley said we may have to come back tomorrow just to eat in the hospitality room.
We might be.
But we could be coming back to do a ball game as well. So Stratford will have it across the way. It's Morgan Boyles with the basketball to inbound it. She's out there with J.C. Corzon. By the way, Jaisley Corzon had all 6 in that third quarter for Stratford. Grace Wright on the floor and throws the ball away. Pass intended for Trinity Best. Wright going to sit down, and coming back in will be London Anderson, who plays with a couple of fouls.
Mangum's got Stratford just bumfuzzled.
Yes, they do.
They are frustrated. They are not in their rhythm.
Riley Audrey, the final member of that five out there for Stratford. Meanwhile, you've got Bryn Woodruss along with Holly Lehman-Webb, Alyssa Dreyer, Morgan White, and Landry Lively on the floor for Mangum. What about the shot by Alyssa at the end of the third? It hit off the back of the iron and died into the cup. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will still be Mangum basketball. Janie Pierce, go ladies.
Coach Coakley likes your play-by-play.
I like that he's taking screenshots off the video. That's quality stuff there.
I sent him that to ID.
I see. I thought he was taking screenshots. Morgan going to go inside. Shot swatted away by Jaylee Corzon. And Corzon, just a freshman. And again, I'm telling you, 3 years from now, this kid's going to be dynamite. Timeout going to be taken by Stratford. We'll take 1-2. 7:17 remaining. Mangum 25-16 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
7:17 left in this one. Mangum on top by 9, 25-16. Coming out of the timeout, it should be Lady Tiger basketball. Bryn Woodruss to inbound. Well, you missed the excitement as you were going up and down the turnpike earlier today in that boys game, and we're giving you some here in this girls contest.
Here we go. Yep.
Holly Lehman-Webb, the inbounds pass. She'll go to Landry. Alyssa says, I'll take that three. Not get that one to go, but the long rebound will come right back to Dreyer at a reset now for Mangum. Keep in mind, Lauren York on the bench. Lehman-Webb, baseline jumper, came off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound batted around a couple of times. We'll get a tie-up and a jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. I tell you what, Morgan White just keeps getting after it, doesn't she?
Yeah, and that arrow has been flipping around like a flag. I mean, there's both teams just getting after, grabbing at the basketball. And again, the Mangum defense is there, and it's really frustrating Stratford.
Jaylee Corzon sets down, the big 6-footer, and replaced in the lineup by London Anderson. 6:50 left in the ball game. Boy, look at, you saw it too. Anderson and Woodruss really getting after one another. Morgan White now, and they're going to get Woodruss on the foul. That was one of those cases where they just kept going after one another, and the official finally saw Landry throw the elbow, and she clocked Anderson in the head. So the foul on Woodruss. Well, they called it on Dreyer instead. Wow. First on Alyssa.
Moving screen.
Team foul number 5 called on Mangum. Which I think my official friends would tell you there is no such call either.
Gotcha.
Good move inside there by Morgan Boyles. Boyles now with 7. And Boyles every bit as physical and every bit as strong as Corzon. Here's Alyssa now in the front court. Her club up 25-18. She'll fire, not get it to go, but got fouled, I believe, by Boyles, or maybe it was Anderson. Let's see. Boyles. So Morgan has picked up her third, and team foul number 7 called on Stratford.
And again, that's a quick shot, though, Michael. You like to take some time. Up by 7, 6 minutes to go. Peel off 30, 40 seconds every time you come down.
Well, London Anderson went by and told the official, I got hit in the head, and she did. And that's why I thought the call was on Woodruss, because her and Woodruss were getting after one another. Alyssa misses the free throw. She'll have one more. Mangum 3 of 5 from the line. Morgan White, Bryn Woodruss will sit down. And Lauren York has come back in.
Yeah, Coach Bingham's Bryn had really gotten frustrated the last couple of times down. In fact, the time she was on the other end, she had her fist clenched.
Okay.
So she was a little bit heated. I don't think she was going to do anything, obviously, but she getting some rest here.
Second free throw good, 26-18. I've known Bryn since she was a tiny tyke, and she can get after it. She is not shy. Full of personality. It has been forever. Posting up inside, desperately asking for the ball is Boyles. She'll get it. Is triple teamed. And now we'll reset out over the top. Anderson fakes the three. London grabbed by Bryn Woodruss on the way, or Landry Lively. It's Landry Lively, yeah. Lively will pick up the personal. That'll be 3 on Landry. And 6 now on Mangum in the second half. So inbounding in front of the Stratford bench will be the Lady Bulldogs. And Anderson still trying to collect herself from that shot she took to the noggin. London to inbound. And we'll get it into the hands of Trinity Best. Got to watch Best. She hit that 3 to begin the ball game. Watch her in warm-ups. She can shoot lights out. You don't want her to get warmed up, especially from the outside. Reach-in foul going to be called here, I believe, on Morgan White or Landry Lively, maybe. Given Lively's expression, it's going to be on Landry, and it is. So that'll be 4 on Lively. Team foul number 7 on Mangum. Lively will set. Woodruss will come in. So a 1-on-1 opportunity now for Morgan Boyles. And again, Boyles 7 in the ball game. And again, because of her size and physicality, she can take over. Misses the free throw, though. And a good job by Morgan White to go track it down for Mangum. Down the far sideline goes Lauren York. She'll slow it down now. 5:30 left in the ball game. Holly going to come out and get it near the timeline. Lehman Webb matched up with Riley Ardrey. Mangum fans wanted a foul. Not going to get it. Boy, Ardrey doing a lot of hand checking going on. Whew. She'll come here to Alyssa. Back to Lehman Webb. Ball on the ground. We'll get a tie-up and a jump ball. Now, Alyssa Dreyer in the middle of that. Also, Morgan Boyles for Stratford. Mark Savage wanted a timeout, but he never got control of the ball. His club didn't. Inbounding down below us, Courtney Willingham. 5:10 remaining. Mangum 26-18. Trinity Bess comes here on the near side to Willingham. Again, they want to go inside. Nothing there. London Anderson out high. Should give it up out on the wing to Boyles. Clear out near side. Ball thrown away. Bailout foul here. Let's see if that's on Lehman Webb, and it is on Holly. And that'll be her third. Team foul number 8 cold on Mangum. So at the foul line, Riley Ardrey. Allergies are killing Chad Fox. Free throw, no good. And on the rebound, we're going to get a foul. Nope, lane violation. Well, okay, it's a lane violation. Blow your whistle sooner. That's all I'm going to say. And we'll just go on. I mean, they were battling for the rebound. So second opportunity for Ardrey. Riley got it to go. So get one more. That's the front end of a 1-and-1. They reset on that. So Ardrey taking advantage of the violation by Mangum. They lead 26-19 to the Lady Tigers. 4:55 remaining. Second free throw, no good. And the long rebound, Morgan White tried to get it. Couldn't. Well, she is furious. She felt she got knocked down. She did. No call. Got a bit of a break there. I thought Morgan touched that ball going out of bounds, but apparently she did not. Well, Morgan is hot right now. Going to have to collect herself. She is seething. They try to bounce it off Anderson on the inbounds play. London put up the shot, didn't get it to go. Holly Lehman Webb with a rebound. And we've got a whistle and a timeout taken by Brian Bingham. So all of the action across the way, and Brian Comley calling a timeout down below us. 4:49 remaining. Oh, my goodness. Come on back to the edge of your chair. 26-19, Mangum on top. Classic Hits 97.7.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and invite you to visit our store. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Start the new year off right with something special from Dapper 14. Come see us or visit us on Facebook or at dapyr14.com.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers.
It's a Rock'em Sock'em showdown here on a Friday night, Mangum and Stratford.
Thanks, Jeff Lynn. A little ELO showdown going on.
I love that song.
Yep.
Heard it this morning, in fact, when I was in the shower. Inbounds pass. Lehman Webb going to track it down before it goes out of bounds. Now they got to break the 10-second line. Holly Mangan gets across the timeline at about 7.4, then dragged the foot, got away with it. She'll go to Morgan. Morgan bounce pass Alyssa. Dreyer off the window, got it. Alyssa Dreyer. Mangum on top, 28-19. Stratford now going to force the action. This is not their game. It'll be interesting to see how they respond. Anderson for 3. Didn't get it to go. Long rebound tracked down by Boyles. Morgan and company going to reset. Diagonal here on the near side. Best for 3, and it goes. Trinity Best. And I'm telling you, she can shoot lights out. Do not give her space at the 4-minute mark. 28-22. Mangum on top by 6. Here comes Brand into the front court. Woodruss will attack. Dribble, drive, kick. Morgan, stop, pop, glass, got it. 6 for White. Great pass by Woodruss. 30-22. 4th and back they go. 3:45 and running in the 4th. Somebody's season going to come to an end. Somebody comes back, plays tomorrow at 1:30 against Walters for a right to go to the area tournament in Seminole next week. How about that, Doctor? Anderson off the bounce. London to Best. 3-ball on the way. That one does not go. Inside position. Alyssa working hard to get that rebound, and she'll give it up to Bryn. Now Holly going to walk it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense being employed right now by this group from Stratford. 3:15 left in the ball game. Watch the 5-second count. Holly gets away from the defense, loses the ball. It's on the floor. We'll get a dive and a pile-up and a jump ball in the air. We're going to point the way of Mangum. And people wonder why I sleep so well at night. This and melatonin, and I can get after it, kids. I just thought I'd let you know. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 3:08 remaining. They lead by 8, 30-22. Have some fun on Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
You know, hearing her voice makes me think of our good friend Bat Masterson. Have you had any contact with Bat lately?
Yeah, we have. We've heard from Bat, and he is in the Yukon area, and he has helped us off and on throughout the years, and he's still kicking, still doing well.
All right. He and his wife both radio folks and quality sounding radio folks as well. That's what we like about it.
Well, she is anyway.
All right. That was Chad with a C that said that, Bat. Alyssa with the inbounds pass. She'll give it up to Holly. Lehman Webb now to Morgan White. White to Alyssa. Going to go inside, force the action. Can't get the shot to go down.
Oh,
We're going to get a jump ball. Yeah, it's a jump ball.
Yeah, this outside guy called an official.
All right, your buddy underneath, he said, no, it's my call. He overruled him. I watched it.
I did too. He said, I called this first.
Yeah. He called the jump ball prior to the foul.
Coach Coakley. Where's Coach Coakley at? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I knew what you were saying, but I was watching him the entire way, and he has got the personality that he is not going to let anybody overrule him. He's the grand poobah here. I'm serious.
He's the grand.
Like I say, State of Oklahoma pays me a lot of money to read, folks, and I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, wide open underneath the basket. Woodruss, they get it to her. Bren won't take the shot. She'll go to Morgan. Kicks it down to Lively. Back up top to Lauren York. 2:40 left in the ball game. Boy, about 30 seconds run off during that sequence. All in the favor of Mangum. They lead by 8. Down to 2:35 remaining. York going to attack. Now come back. Mangum doing a job of keep away right now. York, little ball fake. She'll come near side through the hands of Landry. On the floor, ball stolen away. Riley Ardrey will come up with it. She'll go to Best. Trinity with the left hand. She'll score. Trinity Best. She is a good one. You got to find her on the floor. 6-point lead for Mangum. 2:15 left. Timeout taken by Stratford on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Well, I tell you what, this is so important to these kids. They have played so hard, just like in the boys' game. This has just been phenomenal. And you tip your cap to all the kids, both schools. Do or die time, and they are really getting after it. I hope the fans understand the enjoyment that they are getting out of these kids. 2:10 left in the ball game. Mangum up by 6. York coming across the timeline. Best giving chase. Lauren will slow it down now. Hand it off to Holly Lehman-Webb. Dangerous pass there. Giving chase, letting it go out of bounds, and it's going to be Stratford basketball. Well, Landry could have gotten the ball. She thought Stratford had touched it last and let it go. Katie Bowen-Carney, Jennifer Reiser, and Brian Gamble all joining us. 6-point ball game, kids. 2 minutes left. Mangum on top, 30-24. Stratford with the basketball. And again, Trinity Best, I am not going to let her shoot. You've got to deny her and Morgan Boyles, who sets a screen out high. Make somebody else beat you. Boyles between the two circles. She'll leave it for Anderson. London going to go baseline, put up the shot, blocked away by Alyssa Dreyer. Dreyer said, get that stuff out of here. Meantime, down on the floor, Landry Lively.
I cannot believe they did not call a foul there for one thing.
Well, and Lively got smacked in the face.
She's got the worst of it.
And I'm not so sure that it wasn't friendly fire that occurred there. So Lively down for the second time here on the evening. She will get up. Remember earlier she came down hard on her elbow. Here she got whacked in the head. And I'm not so sure that it wasn't Alyssa Dreyer who got her. It'll be Mangum basketball. She's going to have to leave the floor, otherwise a timeout will be taken. And Mangum is down to their final timeout, so you don't want to burn it right here. So Landry sets down. Bren will come back in. It'll be Woodruss, Lehman-Webb, Dreyer, Morgan White, and York. Minute 39 remaining. Both teams in the 1-1. The arrow points the way of Stratford. Into the front court, Lauren York. York going to back it out. Give up the dribble, needs some help. He had Woodruss underneath the basket and will get it to instead Morgan White, who put it up, short-armed it. The putback won't go, but Morgan is fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. And I believe that's going to go against Courtney Willingham. Let's see. Nope. Called it instead on Morgan Boyles. That'll be 4 on Boyles. And now 9 team fouls called on this group from Stratford. So Morgan to the line to shoot two. First one on the way, Morgan got it. White will get one more. Morgan was 7 on the ball game. And Brian Bingham will get everybody off the blocks. And not give up a cheap foul here in case the free throw is missed. Second one on the way for Morgan. Good. Mangum on top by 8. 32-24. 80 seconds left in regulation. Bess into the front court. She'll come between the two circles now to Morgan Boyles. Precious time running off the clock. Boyles from Seth Curry land. Off the mark. Ball loose on the floor. And we're going to jump ball here. We're going to play the way of Stratford. But that's okay if you're Mangum. This will get extra time off the clock. 1:08 remaining. And Boyles can take those from 35 anytime she wants. Quick substitution now. Landry okay after the smack in the face. And Alyssa will sit down. 1:08 remaining. 32-24. Set to inbound the ball. London Anderson. Anderson now to inbound the ball. I'm not sure what the official was holding up play for, but anyhow, Rosanna Schuster watching late, but you're watching. It's the best part of the game, Rosanna. Inside, London Anderson lays it up and in. Tough shot by Anderson. She's got 4. 32-26. And a foul in the backcourt, and that'll be 2 shots now the rest of the way for Mangum. Team foul number 10 called on Stratford. And did they call that one on Riley Ardrey? They did. That'll be the first on Ardrey. So 2 free throws now for Landry Lively. Right now it's a 2-possession ball game with 55.9 remaining. 32-26. Landry, the 1-and-1 pressure is off. Just needs to hit 1 of 2 and make it a 3-possession game. Did. Now here's the cherry on top. Lively now with 7. 33-26. Landry, second one on the way. Good. Landry Lively. Mangum from the foul line in the fourth, 5 of 6. They lead 34-26. Tick, 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 down to 45 seconds left of the ball game. London Anderson backs her way inside. Now going to throw a shot up with the left hand. Not get it to go. And Landry Lively called for the foul. And Landry has fouled out of the ball game according to my book. 43.5 remaining. Let's see if that is the 5th of the night on Landry. And it is. So Landry done for the night. Lively will finish the ball game with 8 points and a bunch of bruises. I mean, she has been smacked around all night long. So Alyssa Dreyer will come back in. So at the line to shoot 2 will be London Anderson. Anderson on the night has 4 points. That one not going to go. Anderson will get one more chance. Stratford from the free throw line have only made 4 of 11. Second one on the way won't go, and on the rebound, Lauren York going to get fouled. She'll go to the other end to shoot 2 free throws. See who this foul is on, and it may be the 5th of the night on Courtney Willingham, and it is. So Willingham fouls out of the ball game with no points. See, Willingham, I don't like that. Woodruss came over to give her 5, and she recoiled. And it starts with adults. I'll just leave it there. 42 seconds remaining. 34-26. Couple of free throws, Lauren York. First one good. York will get one more. 12 in the ball game for Lauren. 35-26. York can make it a double-digit lead with a free throw here. And it rattled in and out, didn't fall. Mangum now, don't foul is the mantra coming from across the way and from Brian Bingham. Down to 30 seconds left of the ball game. London Anderson trying to clear space. She'll come. 3-ball thrown up by Morgan Boyles, and it goes. Wow. So Boyles, a big 3 there. Morgan now with 10 of the ball game, makes it a 6-point contest. 35-29, 25.5 left, and we're back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
Got to hand out some thank yous. Dr. Shane Booth, Chad and Shelly Fox, all of our sponsors, the coaches, the kids, and the good Lord for giving me the ability to do this, because this is so much fun. Oh, my goodness. Old man having a great time on a Friday night. Love it a bunch. 35-29, your game reset. Both teams in the double bonus on any fouls. The arrow points the way of Mangum. And I've got one timeout remaining for each ball club. Alyssa Dreyer to inbound. Holly Lehman-Webb, Morgan White, Brent Woodruss, and Lauren York out on the floor. Alyssa, middle of the floor, she'll get popped in the face. Got to shake it off and go shoot free throws. And I believe Morgan Boyles has fouled out of the ball game. Boyles took a swipe at the basketball and got her in the face instead. So Boyles will foul out, and that's a key loss there, as Boyles is gone with 10 points. She will be replaced by Grace Wright. And we have not seen Jaylee Corzon, the 6-footer, in a long time. I don't know that she is healthy. I told you at one point she was asking to come out of the ball game, and she has sat most of the time since then. Dr. Shane Booth is just now checking in, and Doc, I hope you heard what I had to say. Thank you so much. This is unbelievable. Alyssa misses the first. I get tickled. He called me back in June. I was coming back from a training in Norman, and Dr. Booth called me. He said, Barnes, do you want to be the voice of the Mangum Tigers this year? And I said, yeah, I think I could go ahead and take that role. Second free throw, no good. Travis Reese has joined us. Hello, Travis. Miss you, buddy. Free three-pointer put up here. Doesn't go for London Anderson. Rebound, Lauren York. And a timeout taken by Mangum as York was falling to the floor. Final timeout of the night. Mangum 11.5 away from advancing to a Saturday showdown with Walters on Classic Hits 97.7.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattleman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Doggy and Jethro, we're going to have to get some rest tonight because it looks like we're coming back to Ampo tomorrow afternoon at 1:30. This is just too much fun, kids. 35-29. I'm going to have to get me some weed and feed put down tomorrow before I get up here because the storms are coming on Sunday.
Well, we're paid up with the OSSAA through tomorrow, so they can't kick us out now, can they?
No, they cannot. On the inbounds play, we're going to get a foul. That will go against Trinity Bess. Wendell Davidson has checked in. Justin Taylor as well with some congratulatory wishes Kelsey Travis has joined us. Trinity Best third foul. Bren Woodruss at the free throw line to shoot 2. Woodruss, bang, got the first. Bren will get one more. She's got 3 points, and all have come from the foul line, and that's where Mangum going to win this ball game from the charity stripe. All the struggles they've had from the free throw line this year, they get a crucial win because they make free throws. Of course, I've jinxed it, and that one rattles in and out. But academic now. Mangum by 7, 5 seconds remaining. London Anderson, deep 3, doesn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Anderson, does she get off a shot as time expires? She does. The bucket will count, but the ball game is over. Mangum survives and advances. 36-31, your final score. Lady Tigers back tomorrow at 1:30 to take on Walters. We're back after this, and we are Classic Hits 97.7.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
Scott Augustine, Amanda Johnson, Alice Durmeyer, Janie Stover, Carrie Green, Dave McCook, Paula Lively, Jennifer Reiser, and Leanne Kaufman. Yes, they say, way to go, Lady Tigers, as they win it by a final score of 36-31. Outscored in that fourth quarter, 15-11, but they hang on and win it, and they get it done at the free throw line. A dozen in the victory for Lauren York, 8 apiece for Landry Lively and Morgan White. Give 5 to Alyssa Dreyer and 3 for Bren Woodruss. Mangum 10 of 16 from the foul line, and that is your difference in the ball game as they win it by a final score of 36-31. Sarah Bogart Dreyer says, yes, way to go, Lady Tigers. In the loss, 10 for Morgan Boyles. Give 8 to Trinity Best, 6 apiece for Jaisley Corzon and London Anderson, and 1 for Riley Ardrey from the foul line. Stratford just 4 of 12. And again, Mangum 10 of 16. And they win it 36-31. They will advance and come back and play tomorrow against Walters. 1:30 ball game. And they will play for the right to go to the area tournament next week in Seminole. Somebody said it's a rematch, and it will be. And it won't be on a bandbox basketball court like it was last Friday night, Chad Fox, over there in Walters.
Yeah, that's right. But, Lady Tigers with a very nice win this evening. And just kudos, because we talked about it. They just frustrated, and Stratford just couldn't get anything going.
No.
I mean, they couldn't. They let them play. That played into Mangum's game plan. And anyway, so congratulations, Coach Bingham. And a big game tomorrow.
Steely Dan once saying, go back, Jack, and do it again.
Right.
And we will tomorrow afternoon. Join us at about 1:20. Tip-off will be at 1:30. Mangum and Walters. Shelley looking forward to another afternoon in the hospitality room here at Amber Pocasset. So for Shelley Fox, Chad Fox, and a veritable cast of thousands out there, I'm Michael Barnes. Have a safe Friday evening. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Walters and Mangum for the right to go to the area tournament on Classic Hits 97.7.